Hi everyone, Cinder89 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Skyborn. Shaska's so different.
Corwin, there's no need to go around pointing it out.
I just meant that she's, you know, she's something else.
You're one to talk.
Never mind. Alright. Thanks for enlightening us that you like, Chaska, Corwin. Moving on.
I scouted ahead, just over there to the right. A new path opened up for us. It could be a safe way out of here.
To the right, okay. So, over here. Huh. Alright. Jump down the waterfall. Boy, that doesn't sound safe, Chusk. A new way, yes, but safe? No. But whatever. And jump! At least it should be a shortcut out of here.
Alda, thanks for all your help. I really don't think we could make it without you.
Your skills were a great help, I must admit.
Forgive my solitude, but I feel compelled to travel with you, if you would have me.
My solicitude? Sorry, not solitude. Solicitude.
You want to come with us? I do. In our short time together, I have already learned more than I ever did on my own. And I believe that your Chaska may be the key. To what? I'm not yet certain.
Might I just add that this is a horrible idea? You do remember who our enemies are, right?
Alda's not on their side, dummy!
That doesn't mean we can trust her. Have you seen those big blue wings? She's Skyborn!
And you complain about their attitudes. Alda, before you join us, you should know that we're planning on breaking into a high-level prison and freeing the half-breeds that the Skyborn have captured.
Now you've done it.
Half-breeds? Whatever for?
I didn't figure you would have any sympathy.
There are few enough half-breeds to make the matter insignificant, free or not. They are evidence of greatly shameful acts, of course, and will never be accepted into Skyborn society. If they're so insignificant, why have the Skyborn been hunting them down so ruthlessly? That I do not know. That's odd.
Well, Alda, if you're going to be joining us, I'd ask that you promise one thing. You must never reveal anything to the Skyborn. Beyond that, it's up to you whether you want to help us or not.
You have my solemn oath. It is obvious that my race arouses your suspicions, and rightly so. However, consider the advantage you now have with me at your side. More than will listen to you now that wouldn't before. True enough, Alda. Now that we've got the fuel, I'm itching to get to work. Let's head back to my shop in the industrial district.
Sounds like a plan. And it's not that far of a walk, thankfully. I don't blame Sullivan for being so distrustful, even with everything Alda's done. I mean, look at everything the Skyborn have done, how ruthless they can be. Of course he's suspicious. But as Alda proves herself more and more, I'm sure those suspicions will wane in time. To Alda, anyway. And she made a good point. It's definitely an advantage to have a Skyborn with us. And a former high-ranking Skyborn at that.
But
We'll now go back to the industrial district, which is through here, if I remember right. Yeah. Starting to learn the layout a little bit better. Most of us war veterans have passed on. Youngins have never tasted true freedom. Let's see. Claret's shop should be up ahead. Make sure everybody's still healthy. I don't think we need any items. Oh, this way. All right, let's see what Claret can cook up. Well, it's all you now, Claret.
yep.
Need any help?
No. Just let me do this alone. Next time I see you, the Prometheus engine will be done.
Alrighty then. See you later.
I'm sure it'll be a work of art.
And she is alone. Wow. Here we go. Guess I should save before we go any further, just in case.
I've been going through this in my head 1,000 times. Now that we finally have all the parts, why is it so hard to get started? Even scraps can be made into something wonderful. Nothing is ever too broken to be given up on. Mom. Dad. This is for you. Let's hope you're right about this thing, Dad.
It looks awesome, I'll give it that. no matter what else, it does look awesome.
This kind of technology has never been used before. But just as we don't yet know how to use it, the Skyborn don't yet know how to defend against it. Thing could stand to get a few weapon upgrades, though.
Huh. Is that a fact? Well, I'm sure you'll think of something, Claret. Was everybody waiting in the end? No, but we'll heal. Guess everybody's waiting outside. Hey, you. Let's get everyone together upstairs and plan our next move. Sky's on fire! Help!
Hello.
Just a simple hello. Easy there, old-timer. We've got a ringer on our team now. Well, if you say so. But old Wax will look like a genius when she kills us all. Anyway, you've got some info for us, Wax? Yep, it's as we feared. Skyborn have taken our friends to a higher level of town. One of our contacts saw him being herded through a portal in Uptown. Weren't able to track him any further. No humans allowed through there.
Correction. Very few humans allowed through there. I may have mentioned at some point that my family owns a majority stake in Blackstone Industries. It's such a large company that there is an entire division that deals directly with the Skyborn government. My father regularly travels up to the Celestial District for company dealings and such. I happen to know that the factory is in possession of a special permit that allows Blackstone product to be delivered upstairs. With that permit, we'd be granted access to the Uptown portal and right into the belly of the beast. But the Prometheus engine. There's no way the guards would let us take that, through. Right you are, but once we've made it to the Celestial District, it should be an easy matter to secure a space at the airship dock. Wax can bring the ship up, and we'll have everything we need. Can you bring yourself to fight your own kind during the inevitable melee, Alda? If it must be done, I will. I believe the coming events will be significant for us all. Sounds just reckless enough to work. Where's this warehouse of yours, Sully? Just head into the Blackstone's office in the Industrial District. It's gonna be tricky to get that permit, though, so do keep on your toes. Blackstone security bots are a fearsome force indeed.
Alright, sounds like a plan. I found this here doodad while sneaking around. Figured you laddies and lasses can use it a lot better than me. Apple of New Limits. Ha! How is that a fact? Been waiting a little too long for this, if you ask me, but better late than never, I suppose. At the bottom. Yeah. Ate one of these to raise the limits. Class change number 2. Now, I'm very interested if you went gunner, so do the paths split, and what I mean by that is, okay, think of it like a bracket. You start with 1, let's say Claret, and then it splits into Gunner and Demolitionist. Now, does it split again? So does Demolitionist have 2 jobs and Gunner have 2 jobs? Or you pick one and then the next 2 are going to be the same no matter what? That would be interesting. It would definitely give the game some more life if it split again. I hope that makes sense. How I described it. Well, let's use it. All right. Let's see what we got. You've upgraded class. Again. Choose one of 2 paths for each character. I think I'm ready to use the ultimate in destructive technology. As a sniper, this force is focused on a single target. As a technomancer, I can use an electromagnetic pulse that devastates any mechanized enemies in the room. Please explain. As a sniper, I learned Eliminate. Eliminate is an extremely powerful tech attack against one enemy. As a technomancer, I learned EMP. EMP is an all-hitting tech attack that devastates robotic enemies, and even prevents them from using any special skills. Cool. I really like the idea of EMP, but we already have all-hitting attacks as Claret. And while EMP may be extremely useful and kind of go along with the whole Demolitionist angle, Sniper sounds really cool. For powerful tech attack against one enemy. Bang. For when I really want to do a lot of damage to, say, like a boss. EMP sounds more situational, robotic enemies. Now, it probably hits all enemies anyway, but it sounds a little more situational to me. I'm going to take Sniper.
Our enemies grow fiercer day by day.
As a general, I will be an invincible wall, dashing the enemy's hopes into oblivion. Sullivan, why do you have, like, the coolest lines, man? I'm telling you, every episode, I just enjoy Sullivan's character more and more.
Or, as a gladiator, I can merely send the enemies themselves into oblivion.
As a general, I will defend any ally from single target attacks if they're under 50% health. I also learn Inspiration. Inspiration speeds up all allies, as well as draws more threat to myself. Yes. It's like the two things I want in one. As a gladiator, my attack power increases yet more. Also, I learned Coup de Grace. Also, one of my favorite moves in games. It's usually awesome. Coup de Grace is a powerful finishing move that will attack the enemy party 3 times. So there you go, boys and girls. That's how Coup de Grace works. Like the enemies we're using. Such an awesome move because it is powerful. This one's tough. Coup de Grace just sounds awesome, but I'm going to stick with the theme, and nobody's getting past Sullivan. He's a general now. Fitting for him. As much as I would love to have Coup de Grace and Gladiator. My powers have matured. I seem to have a natural affinity for magic that manipulates the vital energies of everything around us. As a savant, I can refine my restorative magic to its peak. As an inquisitor, I can master my own vitality and the vitality of my enemies. As a savant, my magic well deepens further. Also, I learn Renew and Cripple. Renew will revive, heal, and cleanse all allies in one move. Cripple hit the enemy party with a powerful force, damaging and debilitating them. As an Inquisitor, my physical vitality increases further. I also learn Siphon Life and Paragon. Siphon Life will instantly absorb HP from the enemy party, and even more if they're inflicted with Blood Tap. Paragon is a spell I can cast on myself. It'll grant me every possible positive buff in the books. I also learned Circle of Healing, which will heal all party members. But we already have Circle of Healing, right? Now that's actually really good though, because if you went the opposite way with Corwin and you wanted him to be more the offensive magic, Inquisitor is a great upgrade for him. You get Circle of Healing, which if you didn't have, you get now. And you get the Siphon, which works great with Blood Tap. You also get the Paragon, which buffs him through the roof, so he can do a ton of damage. So it looks, if you can get to this point in the game without the healing, the bigger healing, which will be harder to do, Inquisitor's a really good upgrade. But let's not look past Savant. With a bigger Debilitate, which could help a ton, and Renew just sounds amazing. I'll grab Savant to kind of keep him on that healing path. But Inquisitor's not a bad choice now. Especially if you went the other way, and I apologize, I forget what the other class he could have been was. But if you went that one instead of the path I chose.
Look at me go! As a pugilist, I can slice and dice everything in my way with pure earth and fey fury. Or, I could be even more tricky and sneaky as an interloper.
Alright. What you got, Shaska?
As a pugilist, my attack power increases further. Also, I learned Cyclone. Cyclone's a powerful, all-hitting physical attack that inflicts the bleeding debuff. As an interloper, my evasion increases further. Also, I learned Humiliator. Humiliator is a single target attack that inflicts poison, blind, silence, and stun all at once.
That's pretty cool, actually. Stun, silence, blind, and poison. Huh. This is actually a tougher choice than you may think. While I do want Shaska to hit harder, that's been kind of her biggest problem, and Cyclone does sound cool, hit everything, add bleed, we saw just how useful the status effects can be, especially against a boss, and a chance to just hit him with everything at once is pretty cool. I would like the attack power increase, and to be honest, I would normally go the Pugilist route. Cyclone, all hitting physical attack, adds bleeding, but I'll change up my style, and we'll stick with the debuff scene, Interloper.
Very little is a match for a Skyborn warrior at her zenith. I could specialize in a devastating magic weapon skill as a Blade Mistress, or effortlessly deflect enemy attacks as a Vanguard. As a Blade Mistress, my attack power increases further. Also, I learned Preparation and Light Fury Crusher. Preparation will use one turn, but will guarantee enormous damage in the next turn.
We've seen the power of Preparation from the enemies using it.
Light Fury Crusher is the most powerful single-target physical attack in existence. It takes a long time to charge, but deals immense damage. As a Vanguard, my defensive power increases dramatically. Also, I learned Magic Shield and Majesty. Magic Shield is a buff I can cast on myself that cancels all magic damage. Majesty is a special move that intimidates the enemy party, decreasing all of their stats by 50%.
Again, two very good choices.
With Vanguard to help out Sullivan, you'll have two people that can take a lot of damage and really take the heat off the rest of the party.
And you can nerf the enemy with Majesty. And I guess it's just all this, just her sheer presence frightens the enemies. However, with Blade Mistress, it seems like you can turn up the damage to the max. Why not? Blade Mistress, because I love the sound of the name as much as I like Vanguard as well. So, now that that's done, our party is more focused on single target at this point than multiple targets. And that's kind of in preparation for any boss battles and things like that ahead. But there's nothing wrong with taking the other routes either. As I said, they're all pretty good, honestly. As much as I kind of downplayed EMP, hitting all the enemies with a strong attack, nothing wrong with that. Eliminate. Devastating tech attack on one enemy. Paralyzes technological enemies. Didn't tell us that, game. I like that. Here it is. I say 52. Takes more than half of her MP. Light Fury Crusher. I even love the name. That's amazing. Very strong attack. Chance to paralyze. But it has the long charge time. So, if you can't see the combo already, here it is. This will take a long time. I get it. Preparation. Prepare for next attack. Guarantee the critical hit. 50% plus 50% damage. Prep. Light Fury Crusher. For bosses only, obviously, because 72 MP, that's a lot. Other than that, we'll stick with Mystic Saber. She should have got a nice buff to her attack, because that's what it said. I don't remember what her attack was before. It'd be nice to check that out. Let's see. It wasn't 852, I know that much. I'm pretty sure it wasn't 852. I think it was in the 600 range. So she did get quite a bit of an attack buff. Alright. Now let's look at the other skills. Inspiration. Speeds up all allies and instantly increase threat significantly. Now, It does take 25 endurance, so I need him to get the endurance. But once he inspirations, things will go smoothly in battle. They should, anyway. Getting a speed up to everybody? Excellent. Renew takes 80 MP. Heals all allies, revives all, cleanses debuffs. Does have a long charge time, but... Alright, let's reset the battle. Pretty much. For our side, anyway. Excellent. What we'll do is we'll power infusion and then renew. Now, we don't really need the plus int or the 50% damage to the next skill, but it'll save us 25 MP. Because power infusion will cost 15, and then renew will cost 40. So it'll cost 55 total instead of 80. That could help in the long run. We also have cripple, which costs 64. Magic attack on all enemies, slows enemies down considerably. Now, what I'm kind of sad about is his MP still 100%. I was hoping it would go up because it said his magical reserves are increased. I was hoping that meant he would have higher MP percentage. Sadly, that doesn't seem to be the case, because these spells are expensive. You could really only do one or the other. You can still use the power infusion cripple combo, and instead of costing 64, it'll cost 15, 32, 47. But again, that takes an extra turn. I didn't say that about renew, but still. Plus, it's an attack, a magic attack, which he's not really had. He's had debilitate, but still very nice. And last but not least, Humiliator costs 25. Strong attack with the chance to a large amount of debuffs at once. And it removes all positive buffs as well. You didn't tell us that either, game. You need to include things like that. That's really important. So you can adrenaline rush for a turn, and then click, get rid of all your positive buffs, and nerf you to hell and back in the process. So, Sniper, General, Savant, Interloper, Blade Mistress. I like it. And I like the other abilities as well. Gladiator, getting a coup de grace. Yes, please. Alright. Make sure there's nothing new. I don't think there is. Not here anyway. Make sure we're full on supplies. Let's since we got a lot of money, let's max out the Reign of Rejuvenation. 33% HP of all characters. Nice. Those are usable in battle as well, I believe. So, gotta like that. Let's also fill up on the food items. Okay, we are good. We're gonna stay the night, and here's why. And we'll save here. Just to make sure. Yeah, still 100%. I'd like to know what it meant by that. Is it just he gets those few other spells? Did his int increase? That may have been the thing. Not really sure. I was hoping for an MP buff, like he went up to 200% MP or something. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, I believe here's where we need to go. Blackstone Industries.
Oh, Mr. Chesterford, it's a pleasure to see you again. Most of the local staff is away on business. It's nice to see a friendly face.
Yeah, having Sullivan with us. Awesome.
A small conundrum arises. If I were to suddenly demand to be given the permit, It would certainly draw the attention of my father, putting a quick end to our plans. It'd be best if we could get our hands on it without drawing notice. Perhaps if there was some surrounding chaos. You want a distraction?
Precisely. Oh boy.
Let's see. Shouldn't be too hard for me to mess up your security bots. You realize your system's a few years out of date? Anyway, here we go. Welcome to the Blackstone Industries security net. Please choose one of the following options. Cause a distraction, make everything go haywire. I wonder what the difference is. I know the difference. I can tell by the sound, but really, what gameplay will happen difference. Oh, let's just cause a distraction.
Mr. Chesterford! Thank goodness, it's madness in there. The security system's gone haywire. Never fear, I shall subdue our seditious security right away.
I fear for the others. Hurry, sir.
Oh, little do you know.
Okay. You realize we're gonna have to fight our way through this now.
And what heroes we shall be. You're just awesome, Sullivan. That's all there is. You're just too cool. I would like to get into a fight. I wonder if it'll let us leave. As if we can back all the way out. And go heal. That looks to be the case. So, before we end this episode, I'd like to get into one fight. That way we can see the, just how much damage the party can dish out if I decide to go completely 100%. Should be a lever somewhere. Okay. See the lever. And I'm going to go really crazy because I'm just going to go back and heal the MP that I use. So this will be more indicative of how I'm going to fight a boss. But I'll just do it on a regular enemy just so we can see. You! Guard bot, MK5, and 2 assault bots. Alright. The first thing we would do is adrenaline rush. So get full endurance. Now he doesn't have innately enough to inspiration. I would probably go... I'm trying to think how exactly I would fight a boss. Taunt or command aura. Both are tempting. Let's go taunt. Get that going. Alright. We would preparation. Let's see how much we can do with eliminate. Let's shoot one of the non-kind of fancy ones. Bye! Only take 8.4k. No wonder it's expensive. Jeez. Plus it is a robot, so it would do a lot more damage. To kind of lower the well, let's try out a new skill. Cripple. Ah, firewall. So tech resist up. That's fine. Cripple does have a charge time. Didn't really get anything. Okay. Now that we've done preparation, Light Fury Crusher. You. When does all the go again? All the way down there. That's not too bad, honestly. Alright. Humiliator. Take 902. Silence. Demoralize. The tech resist is gone. Slow. Innervate. Solvent Command Aura. This will be fun. That way we give Alda an even bigger boost. Your sub, we're going to critical and get rid of you. Mark Target will be fun as well. Here we go. Take 13.4k. Summon reaches level 27. 47 HP, 2 strength, 1 intelligence, 1 agility. There you go. There's a look at our skills. At some of them anyway. The more fun ones that cost MP. Now, using those in everyday battle won't be a viable option. Not really, because of the MP cost. You won't be able to do it more than once. I mean, Alda's already down to 33 MP. Corin's at 35. But we really didn't need him to cast that. He still is. Claret can... forgot the name of the skill. I apologize. Eliminate. Can snipe the enemy. A few times, but still, that's going to get costly. And we only have so many of the crystal waters and ginger ales. Now, if I could carry 99 of these, the game would be broken because I would just keep shooting and casting the big stuff and just using items. So it's kind of a good thing balance-wise that the AI or that the creator made it to where you can only get so many of the healing items. It really makes sense now, especially the MP ones. I wouldn't really use the ethers out of battle because I can use them in battle, and I would much rather have that option. Which restore 50% of your MP, which is nice. So, anyway, there's my breakdown of the things that I chose. Next time we're going to continue through Blackstone Industries. If I go to the right place. We'll continue through Blackstone Industries. There we go. And see what other new enemies this place has. Huh, the enemy doesn't respawn. I guess if you really wanted to make the fights easy, you could run back and forth, but that's fine. It takes too much time. We'll continue through Blackstone Industries, see what new enemies await us, and try to find the permit. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the class changes. I know I'm glad to see another class change. That way we get some new skills that kind of breathe more life into the combat. So, until the next episode, I'm Cinder89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.